Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, and namaste to you all. Today is Sunday, September 28th of 2025. Grand day to you, grand rising. I know it's been a little minute. Had some travels to do. So yeah, I didn't have time to really do any readings recently, but thank you guys for always being here, supporting the vibe of the channel. If it's your first time, hello and welcome to you, divine earthling of the universe. I do hope that everyone is out there having a good day, good night, whatever time it is for you. All right. If not, I send you a lot of love, light, and encouragement your way. Before I start, let me go ahead and bust out my disclaimers. I am not a psychic. I am just a messenger here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator, my spiritual team, guides, God, Gaia, the universe, the Most High Source, and the purest love energy possible. Therefore, we remove any dark entities, dark energies, evil eye vibes, evil eye vibers, negativity from this space. We do keep it divinely protected in the love, light, and glow of the Most High Creator and our spiritual team, our ancestors, and archangels. Keep us divinely protected. This is a non-judgment zone. It's a uplifting zone, a spiritual zone, a cleansing zone, inspirational zone, a zen zone for the journey that you may need in this time. It is a non-judgment zone, okay? And it's never to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life. It is never that. Your free will, discernment, and intuition are always a key factor. Also, if the Cinderella slipper don't fit, don't force it. Don't eat the food on the plate if you don't like it. It may not be for you. I may not be the reader for you. And that is cool with me. So we're going to dive right in. Since I have not been putting out messages, I have been receiving downloads. Yes, I have. And we're going to start with, I'm not sure how many videos I'm going to do. I'm not sure how long this is going to be. But I also do have little nieces and nephews in the background. So if I got to get up, I might have to. And then come back for a part 2 or whatever. So anyway, y'all, the black sheep is standing out. The black sheeps are very noticeable. So that's what's happening. You, a divine collective of the universe, a shaman, a light in the dark times here. You're a light in the dark times, but you're a black sheep of the times. So let's look up the term black sheep. Man, let me go ahead and charge my phone because I sure forgot. I don't even know where I put it. You're probably not going to be able to do that. Let's see. Well, if I can't find it, I'm going to look it up on my computer. Damn it. Y'all, give me like, how long this been on? Give me like 1 minute. Hold on. I just had it because there it is. Bear with me, guys. Thank you so much, because coming off of the trip, it's been a lot. Let me get my charger. Just been a lot trying to reorganize. And maybe in your life right now, it's about reorganizing and rethinking, reviewing. I'm here reorganizing, rethinking, and reviewing. So let me also put, so I'm gonna look up black sheep. Black sheep definition. We're gonna define the black sheep in a minute. So yeah, you've been like this black sheep. You stand out in this dark time. And as you're standing out in this dark time, you're a black sheep. right? Which is darker than the white sheeps. So you are really working light and dark. You're on a dual mission. You are a light worker. You go in there with pure conviction, with pure discernment, with pure judgment, with pure intentions. Like, you are really, every time you meet someone, it's with a purity. However, you see the dark, and however, you've had to go to the dark night of the soul. Going into the dark night of the soul for you was actually going into the trenches of some nightmares. You get what I'm saying? Like, you had to scare yourself. You had to get scared and also scare yourself. All right, like the rumbling of that, right? The rumbling of the fear is what I'm hearing with that car passing by. It like rumbled you. It spooked you. It alerted you. Hey, you got to get down to the root of the root, to the rooty tooty to the fruity. Okay, and that's what you did. You got to the root of some trenches here. 6:11 on the timer, and Spirit's telling me look up 611. So when this phone charges, so you got to the root of some ish, okay, as the black sheep. And being the black sheep, so on my trip, I took these 3 decks. I didn't do a reading, but I'm being called to still just use these 3 decks. So we're going to do that. So on, as a black sheep of the family, you stand out. But see, as a divine collective, you also stand out. And you're standing out because this dual mission that you're on is bringing awareness, and it's bringing attention to you, whether you are doing it publicly or in private, because you are healing in private, but also your healing in public is like standing out like the black sheep, because you walk around in a healed composure, your authentic nature. It's like you're healed, and you're not someone who is aiming to stand out or aiming to fit in or aiming for anything. You are just authentic in the flesh. Being authentic in the flesh is bringing attention, more attention, more attention, and more attention to you. And ironically, it's like you're the black sheep. When it comes to being the black sheep of the family, you also stand out in your family as well. If this resonates, it may not resonate. Okay, use your discernment, your free will, and your intuition are always a key factor, and it may not resonate, period. So, but in your family, if you are a black sheep, you still stand out. It's like you stand out like a sore thumb, even when you're quiet, even when you're not trying to stand out. When you have all these other personalities that stand out amongst you, you still stand out as a black sheep. And it's like, well, why am I standing out? Like, how did I? Like Chris Tucker on Money Talks, for those who've seen it. He like, how do I, like trying to explain himself, but getting tripped up because he don't know how to explain it. Like, I can't explain it. Why do I stand out as a black sheep? And, you know, the term black sheep, I wish this phone, is it working yet? Still charging. So as this is working here, we're going to dive into it, because even in a crowd of people, your presence alerts, it alerts the inner knowing that people have about themselves. It alerts them. I don't know how to put it. So when they see you, like say somebody is just walking by you, and maybe they have a split second in a line with you, on the elevator with you, or just a small conversation with you. When they leave, it's like, oh my, like that person was really different. It's like the word that they think of is different. Well, that person's definitely different. That person definitely ain't the same as us. That person definitely dressed different, or looks different, or acts different. But what is different? I was just saying this, like, so I was gone again on traveling. Part of the trip was saying goodbye to my aunt who she had stage 4 lung cancer. So that's been difficult with my family. But we celebrated her life last weekend. Then after that, ironically, we already had planned a cruise. So we went to the cruise right after that. So in the midst of this cruise, we are, on it. And it's kind of like you see so many different people, so many different shapes of bodies and personalities and things. Well, you also have to realize, like, to someone, you might be skinny. And to someone else, you might not be the best shape. You can't win for losing up in here. So it's kind of like, as a black sheep, you can't win for losing. Whether you stand out, whether you look normal, whether you just really dress how you dress, it's unavoidable for someone to look at you and pass judgment. And see, the thing is, people pass judgment on people all the time. I get it. Sometimes it's like, well, hold up. Let's rethink this. I'm not trying to judge you, but let's rethink this. Other times, people can be blunt with judgment and very harsh and cruel with judgment. As a black sheep, you've been judged harshly and cruelly and unfairly. And I'm hearing mimicking. Like, people like to mimic you and judge you, when honestly, you're just authentically you. And people don't know how to be authentically themselves in this world that's been conditioned to be a systematic programming is what I'm hearing. Systematic programming. So let's go ahead and look up black sheep, since my phone is now back on. Black sheep. Black sheep. Okay, so the term black sheep. So in the English language, black sheep is an idiom, I think, that describes a member of a group who is different. I did hear the word different. So yeah, a member of the group who is different from the rest, especially a family member who does not fit in. Y'all see what I'm saying? Okay, I heard the word different very clearly, especially in the family. If you're different from your family, if you're different from most, and I would classify myself as different only because I wear different kind of clothes. I'm more boho vibe, ho hum with that, kind of type here. I like to dress different. That's just me. But the more I grow up, the more I realize, like, this is just me. Who cares? But I think at the end of the day, it's just letting people express themselves. Whether you think they look good on them or not, hey, let that person be them. And then sometimes, again, you're not judging. You're just like, hold up, let's rethink this. 1 second, let's rethink it. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting all these messages because we didn't have no service. So now they're coming through this phone. So anyway, the black sheep is just that. Let's go down and look up some more things. What about black sheep? Okay, well, no. We're going to go to 611 because I did see 611 at one point that I wrote down. 611 spiritual meaning. So, signifies balance between spiritual and material needs, embracing new opportunities, nurturing relationships, and positive thinking, recovery in all forms, steadfastness, harmony, and intuition. A reminder from your angels to reassess if you feel love or infatuation towards your partner. What else they got? Represents the importance of finding inner peace and harmony. It's about family and home. So yeah. So going back to really signifies balance between spiritual and material needs, nurturing relationships, and positive thinking. So as a black sheep, you are nurturing your spiritual needs versus your material needs, or versus your physical demands. When I'm hearing physical demands, I'm hearing like people who demand your physical presence, or demand you to always do and be something to them or guide them. You've learned how to balance your spiritual growth versus over nurturing, because it does say nurturing relationships on here. Yeah, nurturing relationships and positive thinking. So signifies balance between spiritual and material needs, embracing new opportunities, nurturing relationships. So you used to over nurture your relationships with spiritual needs, or with people's spiritual needs. But as a black sheep, that's how you stood out too. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So what I'm hearing is your spiritual gifts made you the black sheep, and or your spiritual calling, your spiritual anointing, your spiritual success, or your overall essence, your aura, your personality, your vibe, your mental capacity, your creative flow, whatever, just you made you automatically a black fucking sheep of the family, or of the group, or however you want to say it. Excuse my language. But yeah, you have stood out as a black sheep amongst a lot of people. So in a crowd, in a sea of people, of strangers, it carries over. How does it carry over, you might think? Ain't nobody paying attention to me. Ain't nobody interested in what my boring self looks like, or whatever you may think, or I'm just chilling, keeping to myself. You stand out still. It's unavoidable because you're the black sheep of the family. Your favorite color might be black, or you might be a black human being. Okay, black is beauty. All right, blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. But seriously, like, even if you're not of African descent or black culture, it doesn't matter. If you're a black sheep, you're a black sheep of the family, of the group, of humanity, because you possess a different essence and glow of energy that a lot of people cannot understand, overstand, understand, ever stand, withstand, or even stand. Some people can't even stand you because of it. It's really crazy. They can't stand you, but they want to be near you. They can't stand you, but they want to know all about you. They can't stand you, but they need you. How can I say this? They can't stand you, but they need your guidance to help them understand themselves. Ain't that crazy? It's like they need your guidance and your celestial knowledge and capability to connect with source. Even though they can't stand you, they need that from you, though, to understand life. You make people understand life. That is part of your calling, your duality, your dual mission here. Your dual mission is for people to understand life, and for people to, I'm here, also accept life for what it is, on all aspects and forms. Because like I mentioned, and God loved my aunt, rest her soul, she wanted to live. Like my aunt, she definitely wanted to live. She was not somebody who was ready to go at all. And that, saddens me, because the illness just overtook, and she wasn't ready. So you have people here that are taking for granted life. And so as a black sheep, you make people remember life and the importance of it. Also, my aunt, it's like when you have ancestors in the flesh or in the passing, when you have them, it's like they have breathed so much life into giving life to our bloodline, or to society. And their last breath on earth is to breathe more life back into you. So if we can think of it in that aspect, our ancestors' last breath on earth was to breathe life into us to continue to live on earth. So yeah, so I had The black sheep is standing out. The black sheep stand out without trying to. Yep. And then I heard security guards and I heard security blankets. Then I heard black sheep definition. So I looked up that. So you got a lot of security guards around you too, Divine Collective, because you're standing out too much, too frequently, too seen. See, people want to see you. You're not even on the scene and people see you. I'm hearing on and off screen. So they're trying to figure out how you even do that. How are you elevating on and off the screen, Divine Collective? How are you doing it? Well, let's get some messages here. All right, Spirit. Up the creek without a paddle. Look at y'all didn't stand off. Look at stand off. Then I just hear some people can't stand you, but they'll have a stand off because why? Because you have the key to fucking life. That's why. People want to compete with life. They want to stand off with you because you know that you have the key to life. So stand off, deadlock, stalemate, no action, gridlock, inaction. See, but they always hit like a doorbell. Yeah, they hit a doorbell because they don't have the key to life, so they have to ring the doorbell. That's why it's like a standoff, because they always hit a roadblock, a gridlock. Yeah, they always go to a stalemate. And so, key of life. Look at this ancient knowledge, first of all. Look at all this ancient knowledge. The key to knowledge, Akashic records, okay? This is your key to life. And see, people need you, again, to unlock their inner self, to understand life. I think I said understand life earlier. You are the key to life, Divine Collective. And see, some of these people have been sneaky. Look at this sneaky fox trying to come in to get the key of life. I'm trying to tell you. And that's why they are up the creek without a fucking paddle. I cannot make this shit up. Excuse my language. I'm just getting like, oh, I knew this message was going to be a little deep. But look at this. Up the creek without a paddle. Stuck in a difficult situation with no way of getting out of it. A lot of these people that deemed you the black sheep, or that wanted you to be the black sheep, are the people that made fun of you or something as a black sheep, whether it's family or not, or people that were considered your family. Excuse me, spiritual burp. Yep. They are now up the creek without a paddle because they don't have the key to life. That's why they at a stalemate, a gridlock. They up the creek without a paddle. They don't know the key to life. And then you or someone that helped them unlock the keys to life and get them unstuck, but they were so sneaky and conniving, trying to do what they wanted to do. Clever, sly, cunning, tricky, exclusive, crafty, quick. Sorry, y'all. Well, I'm telling you, people waking up already early in the morning. Yeah, they sneaky. Because look, because this is who you are. You Aliyah, the highest, most exalted one. Your spiritual calling in Aliyah was such a beautiful spirit. Such a purity in a game of music. Bringing an elegance at a young age. Very classic and timeless energy. And she still is to this day. And I love this. It says, I'm not one in a million type. Excuse me, her song, if y'all know Aliyah, one of her songs was 1 in a million. So it says, I'm not a 1 in a million type of love. I'm a once in a lifetime type of experience. Exactly. You was a once in a lifetime type of experience. So these people was sneaky of how to get close to you because they said, oh, yeah, that's the black sheep. And, you know, they were curious. A lot of people are very curious about black sheep. Yeah, and they want to have a big mouth and bad talk black sheeps. Shit talker, gossip, spreading rumors, foul mouth, yak mouth, all talk, no action. See, this person likes to talk shit. Breath smelling like halitosis. People just putting the dirt on your name. And you was a once in a lifetime experience. And these people were very sneaky. Yeah, influencer. And see, you are meant to be this huge influencer out here. And see, the people are competing with your influence. Whether you, and it's crazy that people are competing with your influence. Because if it's a family thing, and say you influence the younger generation to do better, it's like people want to compete with influencing the younger generation to get better. Like, why are we competing? No, we just influencing our younger youth to be better people. We could all do that without competing vibes. Because if you put in a competition vibe out there, then the younger people might want to grow up in competing with each other. Like, no, let's be fair across the board. So you are here to influence life to humanity. Innovative, creative, engaging, inspiring, dedicated, vibrant, influential, empowered. Yeah, I'm hearing you're meant to be seen, again, on scene and off screen. You could be an influencer, you could be having a platform here, or you could just be getting out into the community face to face, or embracing and embarking more with family as well. Yeah, engagement is here. You're engaging a lot of people together. Commitment, unity, promise, bond, forever, journey, love, partnership. Yeah, you're bringing together a lot of people as an influencer. I'm here, influencer, and your engagement is going to skyrocket here, because right now what's happening is you've been on this dual mission. You've been discovering more keys to life. And see, people can't, spirit put a roadblock in between you and other people, or you and a particular person that wanted your key to life, but they put them in a roadblock. It's kind of like spirit allow this person to drift up and follow you and spy on you, to get close to you because you're the black sheep, or to get information about you. And now they're up the creek without a paddle, because all the information that they've uncovered and unlocked is now at this, they're hitting a roadblock now, because it's like the spiritual team saw the sneaky bad mouth talk that they were doing, or a lot of, if they weren't bad talking you, because it's not all bad, like big mouth talk, gossip, rumors. It's sometimes it's just like a sneaky, clever way of how they talk to you directly to con up and trick you, so they could slither their way back in, because they know that you're not a one in a million type of love or person. They know that you're a once in a lifetime type of experience. And so now that they've kind of, I'm hearing they shit talked, excuse me, because it is a shit talker. It's like they shit talked their way up a creek without a paddle now. And they don't have a way of coming back to earth or finding their way through this storm by themselves. So they need your influence. They need you to engage with them in order to get out of this standoff gridlock and continue to unlock the keys of life. Because you're like the token, again, with Aliyah, Aliyah is timeless classic. You're like this timeless classic token who has the key to life. And again, going back to somebody, you might be skinny. To another person, you might be a little heavier. You can't win for losing. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Okay, I have little nieces and nephews out there. I might have to step up. So like, oh, look at this. I may be sad today, but I'm going to get a bag tomorrow. See? A lot of things made you sad. But you, being a black sheep, made you sad. But look at this big ass crown that you wear on your head. Look at the divine inheritance that aligns around you. So all this may have, but look, and you also had got a spiritual awakening here. You're navigating a spiritual awakening, shedding old ways for new insights and purpose. Embrace this transformative journey towards deep self-awareness and universal connection. So you hear your spiritual awakening as a black sheep has allowed you to see the toxic energies around you, the poison. I'm hearing Bell Biv DeVoe, poison. That girl is poison. Like, you got a lot of poisonous energies around you that come off as, again, sneaky energies. These sneaky ass energies that are poison, draining, manipulative, destructive, volatile, controlling, harmful, negative, suffocating. And some of these people want to suffocate you by being around you. It's crazy. It's like your spiritual awakening here and your spiritual calling as an influencer and engaging people. It's like, yeah, I'm being called to move this down here. It's like these people want to get so close to you. But see, this energy was up here with sneaky in the back, the big mouth. I had this card with the sneaky and big mouth, this Aliyah card. But Spirit told me no, to put this down here, away from that energy. Because see, now you're away from this energy and people are really flipping the fuck out. Excuse my language. This card saying on table, yeah, strong tongue. See, thank you, Spirit. People are freaking out because you're the strong tongue and they're the big mouth talker. You see what I'm saying? So it says, professing a powerful gift of prophecy. This individual can speak events into existence over others' lives. Y'all see what I'm saying? You're the person that people want to keep close, even though they can't stand you, just to understand life, to understand what to do with themselves. They need you to give them the key so they can get out of this creek without a paddle. They need the other paddle. They need you to help save them. So you have the strong tongue. But see, they were found out as a shit talker or someone sneaky, conniving, all talk, no action. And with the all talk, no action, it's like sneaking up, like, I'm always here for you. Blah, 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 da, 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 da. But when the time comes, it's like, are you really? Or when the time comes, they trick you and connive you into something else, possibly. So it's just about paying attention, right? So, because you have a gift of prophecy. So this says, with words that manifest destiny, they must yield their ability with care and wisdom, mindful of the impact of their speech. So, you are very mindful of the impact of your speech. And again, you are over nurturing your relationships with the gift of your prophecy or with the gift of your presence. Or just, I'm hearing the gift of acceptance, because a lot of people, it's crazy. A lot of people want to be accepted by you, but they wouldn't necessarily accept you to be near them or by them, or just accepting you, period, as you are. Again, you could be the black sheep. You stand out. People make fun of you. So that people not accepting who you are. But at the same time, these same people want to be accepted by you because of your gift of prophecy. This individual can speak events into existence over others' lives with words that manifest destiny. You already know, you can see the toxic energy that people consume themselves with. You're probably like, hey, yo, you might want to take a rain check on that because XYZ. Again, I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you to be mindful. Use discernment of what's toxic. Use discernment of these sneaky energies that always want to tie up and slide through, really crafty. And they really some yuck masters talking ish and spreading gossip and rumors around town. You see this shit. Excuse my language. I'm hearing you see this shit, talker. Excuse me, spiritual burp. And your tongue, the power of the tongue. See, you use your tongue power to speak truth and conviction and realness and rawness. And that again makes you stand out like a black sheep, a sore thumb, because a lot of people like to play the bully role. or play this, I'm about to knock you out in the ring. Okay, we about to wrestle this on out. I'm bigger and bad. I'm stronger than you. A lot of people like to stand out and do that, but then it becomes a standoff because none of them gonna budge. It's all talk, no action, right? Because it says inaction on this card, and then this card says all talk, no action. So you got these big mouth yuck masters, always want to talk, but ain't doing no action. And if they are doing action, they're talking out and talking about other people. It's like their action is talking down others, you know, instead of actually putting the physical action into play. They rather talk down people instead. And look, they draw a crowd. They want people to see them. They just want to see that I'm in the ring, I'm big and bad. And they want to go against the black sheep. Oh, but look at this card. But when life gives you lemon, make lemonade. And you did. You make lemonade. This is what you did. The sun shines on you. And that was the death of the ego to these other individuals. Like, you killed off that. You was like, no, I'm about to make some lemonade. And that stuff ended. And that's when this person ended up here. That's when they got stuck. It could have been because this card is over here. I wasn't even going to get it because I don't say labels on my channel. But this person could have been a twin flame or could have had some vibe. Again, to each their own, whoever your twin flame may be out there. It could have been a person that you had a contracted energy with that was a twin flame vibe. United in purpose, their love transcends, awakening and healing souls, radiating transformative power across realms. They are a catalyst for change, unlocking a legacy of unity and conscious ascension with every shared heartbeat. So unlocking, again, is the key to life. So, because it says unlocking here. Unlocking. So my thing is, if you have the key to life and your quote-unquote twin flame, and this person could have been the key for you unlocking yourself and your mission and your purpose, which that could have started, but maybe this person became sneaky, became a little jelly over here. Jelly meaning jealous, a little envious, a little toxic, you know, wanted things to end for you, a little greedy, a little materialistic, because that saying 611 is learning how to balance your spiritual nature with your material needs. This person became more materialistic, or some of these people, even if it's family, whatever, have more of a materialistic mindset in order to understand the deepness and calling of life. They only see like the surface level. They might talk some deepness and quality of life, or excuse me, throat chakra. They might talk deep conversations, but do they understand and truly get it without being judgmental? Going back to the beginning, without being judgmental, is it clicking to you? Without the judging aspect of life interfering. And for you, Divine Collective, you don't judge, you understand it. Judgmental is like a surface level thing. They always say never judge a book by its cover. You don't know everybody's story. On a cruise, there was a lady, she was very beautiful. I keep having cards stay on the table. We're going to see what that one is in a minute. But there was a lady that I saw, and she was very beautiful. You could tell people try to hold on to their youth. And she was very beautiful. I could tell she was slim, like she kept herself in shape. She had blonde hair. I think she had blue eyes. She's like really Marilyn Monroe-ish vibe, okay? She was a little older, but if Marilyn Monroe was a little older, let's put it that way. But her hair was straighter, okay? But she had her little sundress on and da-da-da-da. But she was walking very slow. Like she had probably knee surgery or something, or maybe she hurt her leg during the cruise. Not very sure. And so, hold on, y'all, this thing stopped. Not really sure. But I'm thinking to myself, that has to suck, you know, to hurt or starting this over. And she dropped like a napkin at one point, and I was like, man, she got to bend down. She was with somebody, but the lady had already walked ahead of her, so she didn't see that the napkin dropped. But the lady, she had to go down very slow just to pick up the napkin. And her balance seemed like when she stood back up, like she had to regain her balance. And she's very in shape from the outside looking in, right? And then you might have someone who's not her size walking around, jumping, dancing, singing, ha 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 ha. You can never judge a book by its cover. All right? And as a black sheep, people have judged you by your cover. Okay, Spirit, I hear you. But that's because you're supposed to be cloaked in plain sight. That is why. So let them judge away all day, every day. If they want to, from dusk till dawn, let them judge. And as you over here making fresh lemonade from the lemons that have been thrown your way as a black sheep, your spiritual awakening, you may be sad today, but tomorrow you're going to get that bag. Tomorrow you're going to get your divine inheritance. You're an influencer. You're engaged. Your engagement is about to skyrocket. Your family's going to want to engage with you. Strangers, people just want to engage with you. Okay? I'm in love with you. People are in love with you. Somebody's in love with you. This card stayed on the table. It's possibly this twin flame over here now. Some people are realizing how much in love with you they are since you're not around. Yeah, since they done cheated. Look at this. And played games. Oh my gosh. Because there was some devil ass energy. Oh my God. Where did this come from? So you got, I'm still in love with you, cheater. This person cheated by playing games. What? Manipulative, insecure, immature, unreliable, selfish, strategic, petty, unstable, irresponsible. Look at this. This cheater was all those things. Because there was a devil-ass energy. Look at this toxic energy. Malevolent, deceptive, tempting, manipulative. I keep seeing the word manipulative. Manipulative is on toxic. Manipulative is on playing games. Now manipulative is on the devil energy. Yep. Those are the only three. That's crazy. Manipulative, toxic person here. Playing games because they had devil energy. Ruthless, destructive, vindictive, seductive. And look, may every evil eye go blind. This is what they're doing. These evil eye vibers. And look, explosive events. Things are exploding. I just had a video. There is an explosion. Exploding of exposures going on. This is what's happening. A lot of things are like ticking bombs in their life. Look at this. Sudden, unexpected, shattering, jolting, unseen or unforeseen, devastating, overwhelming, abrupt, destructive, startling, turbulent, alarming, upheaval, dismantling, and blindside. All these people who sent toxic energy your way or were sneaky to you and cheated on purpose and conjured up some devil ass energy towards you or work. I'm hearing those who actually work with devil energies or who wants to pry in. Make every evil eye go blind because they are at a standoff. You get what I'm saying? These people are at a standoff. They don't know the key to life without you being in it. So the key to life has been removed. You took back your life source from these individuals, and now they are only at a standoff in Upper Creek without a battle. Ooh. They can't battle because see, They were ready to battle, but they up a creek without a battle because they had a standoff. It's like Spirit's like, who you about to battle? Yourself? Because I'm hearing self versus self. They have to now battle their masculine versus feminine energies and become in sync with themselves. That's why nobody can save them now. Thank you, Spirit. So spiritual team is saying no one can save them but themselves. Because a lot of people thought the black sheep couldn't save themselves. I'm hearing just like the ugly duckling. I saw a beautiful ass swan. I want to say it was a swan. That's what I'm going to call it. When we were driving back. Was it earlier today? Oh, that was yesterday. When we were driving back yesterday. It just flew up from like the creek. And I was like, wow, that's that's white. And then I think a sea of doves at one point, because they were all white flying birds and at one point too. And I'm like, are those doves? It had to be like 8 of them or something. So I'm like, and then when my aunt, rest her soul, she had 6 doves that were released at her celebration because she had 6 offsprings, 6 children representing them. So at the end of the day, your ancestors, the last video that I put, your ancestors are watching over you, or they protect you as you gain discernment about who is watching you. So you have these people that have been so sneaky, so conniving, so toxic, bad mouthing you, gossiping, creating rumors, all because they're mad with this evil eye vibe, this devil ass energy. Because things have been ending for them. A lot of things have been ending in their lives due to the games that they played. Now they're this sitting duck. Oh, wow. Vulnerable, exposed, defenseless, targeted, unprotected, easy, unaware, prey, isolated, helpless, doomed, visible, trapped, accessible, unprepared, conspicuous. See, they've been exposed. Can I make this shit up? And it says, pray. They were exposed for praying, P-R-E-Y, on you as you isolated yourself. And it says unprotected. See, they were protected with you. Now they have like this unprotected energy because they don't have the key to life. Okay, I did say I'm going to get all cards. So we're going to get all cards here before I end up this reading. Your divine inheritance. Oh my God. Your eliminate. Oh, because you got that Empress energy. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all got this Aaliyah once in a lifetime Empress energy, yo. Oh my God. This is beautiful. Okay. And you are getting your divine inheritance because when life gives you lemon, you made some lemon ass aid up in here. Your aid. You are the aid to the people. Like a band-aid. Your lemonade is like a band-aid to humanity, to your family. That's why you got this divine inheritance. That's why Spirit, and I kept saying divine inheritance because this card here, I may be sad today, but tomorrow I'm going to get a bag. But I'm going to get a bag tomorrow and see all her inheritance is behind her. Spirit said it's okay to be sad as a black sheep sometimes. Because you're not going to be understood. I had a saying before. The more you understand yourself, the more misunderstood you are by others. Other people going to misunderstand you even more as you understand yourself. So as you understand that you're a black sheep of the family, or of society, because you a black sheep of society too, okay? You a menace to society out here being a black sheep. And people are going to talk, are they going to support, or whatever they going to do. It don't matter. At this point, it don't matter. It's just, this is what it is, unfortunately, because you have this Empress energy after being backstabbed. In the fucking back, in the throat, in the heart, everywhere. People wanted to battle you and keep you near, or the betrayal was a backstab. Even if they didn't physically hurt you, their words betrayed you. Their conniving, slying energy, trickery betrayed you. Because you this Queen of Wands that stands out, or the King of Wands, however you identify yourself. And look it, they wanted to have a devil contract with you. I can't make this shit up. You see what I'm saying? They knew, oh, well, Tina Turner, think about Tina signing contracts with Ike or whoever she signed contracts with, and she wasn't fully in her power. That's how you were. You weren't fully in your power, and you didn't realize that people was signing, making you, it's like they were so easy at trickery and being sneaky and being toxic that you didn't realize they told you to sign a devil contract, all because you were over nurturing and you cared about expressing keys to life to people that was playing games with you. You realized that people was playing games with you and conned you into signing some offers. Now, it's not always their fault. It could have been some things that you knew, I shouldn't sign this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it this one time. That one time could have turned in 2 or 3 more times, but you learned your lesson. You did. You finally realized. Because if it was this twin flame, you finally realized the emotionally unavailable man is not for me at this moment. I can't heal everybody. And if it wasn't a relationship, it's just period. You couldn't heal everybody. Look, that sneaky energy. Because when you signed on with people, they really stole from you. Again, Seven of Swords is sneaky energy. These people is like a burglar wearing mask, carrying knives just to hurt you. So that's where them knives come from. 7 from them, 3 from yourself. When you backstabbed yourself because you knew, like, I should have listened to my spiritual team or whatever. You got hurt. But see, that's okay, because it birthed you right back into your Empress energy. It birthed you to make some lemonades with those lemons and realize your divine inheritance and know that you're a once in a lifetime experience. Not just a 1 in a million type of love. And these people know that they was sneaky with you. Yep, because there was a karmic partner. They did some karmic-ish. And that's why they want to talk to you now. But they're trying to find out a lot about you, and they know that you got fortune. They also know that you probably holding back because of their narcissistic abuse. Look at this judgment. These people getting judgment. Some people want to know your love life, if you got new love. That's why people getting judgment here. That is exactly why people get in judgment. All right, spiritual team, what else we got for the Divine Collective? Who stayed? Oh, I love it. I love it. Y'all, I love it. I was about to say, what do we have for I was about to say, what else, Spirit, do we have for the Divine Collective who stands out like a black sheep? Well, first of all, you in the world, boo. Second of all, going back to this twin flame energy, that could have been a fallen. Look, you got fallen angel, earth angel. This person fell for you. They fall for you, and they turned to material things. They became toxic. They became very unemotional. And so, yeah, the loyalty was questioned with this person. This person could have been they want a reconciliation, past life. It could have been a past life, or it could have been years past in this lifetime as well. But see, you have ancestor protection from this person. Okay? True love. This person feels like you're their true love now, but now you have a new love possibly. Or maybe this person will come back as new love. However that goes for you. Take it as it resonates. But your ancestors have protected you from a lover. Again, labels, take that as it resonates, because I don't go by labels. I go by divine unionship, divine connection, divine partnership, divine trueness, okay? And divine love. So even if this is not a lover, just in general, you got people here that spirit protected you from that are now facing judgment here for their narcissistic abuse to yourself, to others, and possibly to humanity. Because some people out here are trying to get humanity to follow and lead, and They're creating toxic energy within humanity, and that's where you come into play as a black sheep as well. So you got true love here, and you ain't no fool no more. Because why? You know your protection rituals now, boo. You know, okay, I know that that's a snake I'm about to cross over. That's okay. I'm going to still do it. I'm not afraid. And these devil energies are realizing that this black sheep ain't afraid. I can't control the black sheep no more. I can't control them. I can't control them. You see what I mean? And why can't they control the black sheep? Before I get the card that fell out, that's right here, y'all. See, it's turned over. I'm going to show y'all. In the world here, you worked on abandonment issues. You worked on a lot of things. So before I turn that card over, Spirit is telling me to make sure I get all the card decks. So let me use them all. And we're going to go ahead and get... That was a really bad shuffle. Okay. All right, Spirit, what's another message for the Divine Collective? And then we'll end this reading. And then I can't wait to show y'all the black sheep. Why are we the black sheeps? People are grieving over black sheeps. And also, you grieved a lot. Okay? Again, I might be sad today, but I'm going to get it back tomorrow. You went through a lot of grieving here. In your deepest grief and darkest days, remember you're not alone. When you're at your breaking point, there's still hope and help nearby. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalms 34:18. Reach out, support, and comfort are waiting to help you through this tough time. Yeah, this was a tough ass time. You had the support of your ancestral team who came in to kick in and guide you through and help you overcome all of this finding out or this revelation about things. Oh, see, look. Thank you, Spirit. I was about to shovel. And look at that snake. I love this reading. So in the midst of that, your spiritual team was like, we got you. I know you were afraid. You look like a fool, right? You look like a fool to a lot of people out there. You really do. You look like a fool to cross that snake. But you got victory over that snake. People think that you was a little ass mouse who's afraid to get the cheese. But again, you were cloaked in plain sight. People didn't know, like, your covering. You were covered in plain sight because you were cloaked this whole time. Victory over your enemies. Like the wisdom in Psalms 91:13. You're empowered to stand. It says stand. It says stand. Firm against the lion and the cobra, symbolizing your ability to conquer challenges. When faced with adversity, remember your innate strength and the promise of victory. With faith and bravery, you are always destined to triumph. Can't make that shit up. There you go. The black sheep is always destined to triumph. You know why? And this is where we're going to end things. Hold on before these people foolish. Now, they the foolish ones. See, Spirit told me to go back. Because, see, you look like the fool to take the leap, but they was the foolish one. Reckless and youthful folly have paved their path, yet the moment has come for them to face the consequences of their actions. Accountability calls, urging them to own their choices and learn from them. This is their chance to grow, refine their decisions, and align more closely with their highest self. So as I said earlier, they're at this standoff with their self. It's time for them to align with their highest self. Align more closely and pay attention to their decisions and take accountability, because you're no longer around. Because you're on a dual mission. And you know why? The card here. It's because you're the chosen one. Divine Collective. You're the chosen black sheep of the family. Yes, you are. For humanity, yes, you are. Spirit chose you. The Most High Creator, your ancestors chose you. This is why people want to get so close and they can't stand you, that you're chosen. It ain't about a competition, boo. We all chosen out here if we choose to be higher in frequency. And on that note, I'm going to end it there. It was a pleasure. I missed you guys. I'll come back with another message. Thank you guys so much for the support and love. Email me if you need to. Thanks again. Peace, love, light to you. Have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you, and namaste.